It was a dark and stormy night. The wind howled, and the trees bent low under the weight of the rain. The only thing that could be heard was the sound of the rickety old gate at the Hollow Hill entrance. It was a place that had long been forgotten, and many thoughts were nothing more than an old wives' tale. But on this particular night, something was stirring. As the storm raged on, a young couple, Jack and Jill, decided to take a shortcut through the woods to reach their destination. They had heard Hollow Hill stories, but never believed they would come across them. But as they walked, they saw the old gate, rusty and decrepit, with vines creeping up the sides. They hesitated for a moment, but then decided to take a closer look. As they approached the gate, they saw that the padlock was unlocked. Jack and Jill exchanged a glance, and with a nod, they pushed the gate open and walked inside. The rain was coming down harder now, and the wind was whipping through the trees, but they could still see that the path ahead of them was well trodden. They could see that this place was not abandoned, that someone had been here recently. As they walked, they heard a noise in the distance. At first, they thought it was just the wind, but as it grew louder, they realized it was something else. It was a low, guttural growl that seemed to be coming from deep within the woods. Jack and Jill quickened their pace, but the growling got louder and louder until it seemed to be right behind them. They turned around, but there was nothing there. They continued, but the growling grew louder and more persistent. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a large black shape lunged at them from the shadows. They could see the glowing eyes, the bared teeth, and the sharp claws. Jack and Jill screamed and ran for their lives. They didn't stop running until they reached the safety of the main road. But as they drove away, they couldn't shake the feeling that the black shape was still following them. They could still hear the growling in their ears, and they knew that they would never be able to forget the haunting of Hollow Hill.